Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Infinity and this is Magnetize Yourself, where we talk about life, love, spirituality, and of course, the law of attraction. If you are coming from the previous reading video that I posted about 8 hours ago, it's very likely many of these messages will actually be a continuation of what came through that reading. So if this is the first video you're seeing, I will leave a link to that previous reading video as well, because it's very likely there will be messages in that other video that equally resonate with you if this video is connecting. Now, right away in this reading, we have the Emperor card and the Two of Cups reversed. And I very strongly heard a masculine energy saying, I'm feeling the distance too, or I'm feeling the disconnect too. For some reason, I heard the name Joe. This also could just be the letters J-O-E in someone's name. Of course, I do channel many different letters, numbers, details, etc. throughout these readings, particularly in these mini reading videos I do between my main collective readings on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So always use your intuition and only take what connects with you personally and leave the rest. But I do feel that there is a masculine here who may have, as we channeled in that first reading, caused a divine feminine to feel alone even when the two of them were connecting in 3D, were either in a relationship, in a consistent connection. There's something here about these two counterpart souls having been in some kind of consistent communication, consistent connection, either in person, maybe I'm hearing regularly. So it feels like in the past, this may have been someone that you were in relationship with, or at the least were regularly communicating with or regularly seeing. Of course, take this as it does connect for you. And in the first reading, we really channeled into the meaning behind all of this for the divine feminine. So again, I do really recommend exploring that reading. I feel we channeled a lot of really high level information for the divine feminine about really the meaning of all of this from your guides. But I also feel that there was an unspoken other side in that reading, which is why I'm doing this one as a continuation, because it felt like there was a lot that the masculine was actually thinking and feeling in the 3D, even at a very conscious level, that was going unspoken in that first reading. So that is what is going to be the starting point of today's reading. Now, as I'm shuffling, if you would like me to channel specifically for you and your situation, I do recommend liking the video and subscribing to the channel. By liking and subscribing, these are forms of energy transfer, and this allows me to pick up more easily on your energy and channel more specifically for you and your situation. So what is this masculine or divine masculine feeling? Anxious with the anxiety card. And I also heard the word fear. So what is causing the masculine here? Anxiety about this situation. Okay, we have woman holding a coin in the reverse position. I'm hearing I let go, or I'm letting go of a karmic pattern or a karmic situation that burdened our connection. I'm aware that this caused you a lot of pain and caused you a lot of heaviness. So I feel that the masculine here is consciously aware that there was some kind of, I'm hearing accountability, that they're taking some kind of mental accountability for the way in which they participated in some kind of karmic pattern or participated with a karmic relationship or karmic partner externally. again, take this karmic energy as it resonates. It's not always a relationship or a physical person, but there was something here that acted as an obstacle to the connection or to the two of you more fully coming together in a harmonious, balanced way. And I feel the masculine here saying, I realize now that it was my fault. That's a very direct message. And I feel a lot of anxiety coming up here, a lot of feelings of regret, a sense of, is it too late for me to fix this? Is it too late for me to change this? Because with appreciation reversed, the masculine here is recognizing that they didn't appreciate the divine feminine in their life when they had more access to this divine feminine or to her energy. With magician and the mirror in the reverse position, I'm hearing a masculine here say, you're always within me even when we are physically apart. Interestingly, this is one of my 2 twin flame cards in the deck. I did pick up in the first reading that for many of you connecting with the messages, this very likely could be a twin flame situation, although of course only you can know for you personally. But here I'm picking up that the masculine is actually recognizing the spiritual nature, the energetic nature to this connection in a very conscious way. Again, all of this is coming not from the higher self, not from the unconscious self. This is all really conscious realizations coming through here. So specifically, although the masculine may or may not be familiar with the term twin flame, he may not refer to this connection in those specific terms. But what I do get from this masculine is he senses your energy, your essence within himself. Now, I'm getting that this could manifest in different ways from person to person, but for some of them, I'm picking up that they are dreaming about you frequently, that they find their mind, their thoughts, daydreams drifting to you, even when the two of you haven't been in heavy or consistent communication or interaction. They find themselves unable to think about the ideal version of their future without imagining you by their side, which is really them realizing that when they are aligned with their highest vibrational frequency and therefore their highest timeline in this life, they are also naturally aligned with you in a harmonious way in 3D as well. I do hear a masculine saying, I was in denial and I thought that time away in 3D or time not communicating or not spent together would make me think of you less or allow me to move on with my life. But what the masculine here has discovered through this 3D disconnect or through a lessening of communication or even through your absence, depending on your circumstances, is that the further they get away from you, the more they actually think about you. It always feels like walking in a circle. Like if they walk in one direction, the further they get away, the closer they come back to the point that they started. I'm hearing them say, I'm always just right back where I started. I'm hearing the name Timothy for someone for some reason. I'm also getting that these thoughts of you, I keep hearing increased telepathy. It's like what's really fascinating is the masculine coming through here may have not had access to the energetic or spiritual elements of this connection in the same conscious way that the divine feminine here did in the past, meaning that in the past, whereas the divine feminine was consciously experiencing the dreams, the astral connection, the telepathy, I feel that the masculine was more so either in denial about it or would write it off or dismiss it, or wasn't even consciously having these types of esoteric experiences around the connection. But now they are having, I'm hearing all of the same experiences that you, divine feminine, had in the beginning. Now, the ironic thing about this is that in many cases, the divine feminine here may have released this connection. She may have decided to, at least in 3D, move forward with her life. She may have opened herself to other romantic options or possibilities because of how heavy or triggering things became between these two counterparts physically. But the masculine now is embodying that opposite energy, that chasing energy that the divine feminine used to be in, whereas the divine feminine here seems to be relaxing back more into her receptive energy. And this is no coincidence. In fact, divine feminine, I'm hearing your guides say, when you are relaxing back into your receptive energy, it drives this masculine crazy with a feeling of pull towards you, with a feeling of passion towards you, a desire to communicate more, to take action towards you. Now, with that being said, if you would like assistance deeply reprogramming your own subconscious mind and your energy field to embody more of that beautiful, divine, feminine, receptive energy that is actually not only powerful for calling in an awakened, divine masculine counterpart that's very aligned for you, but is also very powerful for allowing you to effortlessly manifest using your flow state manifestation abilities as the embodied divine feminine. So if you would like assistance with this energetic reprogramming, I've created a powerful subliminal for this called the Awakened Divine Feminine. So if you are already a member on my subliminals app, Sound and Soulful, you can explore this subliminal in the twin flame category. Again, it's called the Awakened Divine Feminine. And if you are not yet a member on my Subliminals app, you can download it and sign up to try it free for 7 days by searching for it in either of the app stores on either the Google Play Store or the Apple iOS store. You can also download the app directly by following the link that I'll be leaving in the pinned comment and description box under this video. But circling back to the message here, I really feel that you, divine feminine, have relaxed into your receptivity. You are, yes, at times feeling the pain of the disconnect. I do see this deep soul grief sometimes coming up within you because, as we said in the first reading, you are seeing this divine masculine through your third eye for his energetic and spiritual potential. You know that he's capable of embodying that emperor energy, even though in 3D he may not be yet embodying that energy. And sensing that disconnect between his spiritual potential and what he is reflecting in 3D can create a sense of, again, soul grief, this kind of what I called the pain of the awakened soul in that first reading. And I see on that note, you coming up, divine feminine, as the angel of love, this beacon of unconditional light and love. But what you are realizing is this major key to really magnetizing your frequency, your energy, and showing up in the brightest, highest vibrational way that you possibly can. And this key that you've learned is that it's not about how you sacrifice yourself or what you do externally towards others. It's about a frequency that you naturally emanate through your presence. And that frequency is cultivated by actively practicing and cultivating unconditional self-love, because that unconditional self-love breaks down barriers of energetic separation from within your own energy body and allows you to radiate more of a pure tone frequency of unconditional love outward automatically, again, simply through your presence that powerfully uplifts, inspires, and empowers others that you meet, that you interact with, but even others who are simply connected with you in this web of collective consciousness. And as I was saying all of that, we have the sacral chakra in the reverse position. So that is you, and that is really the energy, the mindset you are coming into, divine feminine. But I see that in the case of this divine masculine, we have the sacral chakra in the reverse position. I'm hearing You remind me of the home I never had. So I don't know who that's going to be for, but there may be a masculine here who feels deep down that he never really belonged here on earth. I'm hearing alien. He always may have felt metaphorically like an alien here on earth. That may be something mirrored between the two of you, because I'm getting many divine feminines have felt that as well, which may be why he felt such a connection with you, even if there was denial or fear that caused him to push that connection away at different times. I sense that I always recognized we were both outsiders. We were both aliens in this world. We were both different. But also there was this recognition of this shared frequency between the two of you. Although he might not describe it that way, again, I just hear this masculine saying you feel like home, or for some of them, you feel like the home I never had if they did have a troubling or challenging childhood in this incarnation. I do see with the sacral chakra in the reverse position, I heard a masculine say, I ran because I was afraid. So this masculine may have literally ran away from the connection, denied it, repressed it, or may have simply pushed it away emotionally and caused the divine feminine to feel emotionally abandoned. But regardless of how that running played out, I'm hearing a masculine say, I don't want to run anymore. Yeah, walking away reversed. I don't want to live in regrets anymore. I feel that they've really been sitting in this feeling of regret over things that may have played out in the past between the two of you. I have to say, divine feminine, many of you are actually picking up on this masculine's sadness and regret through energetic transference. So be really mindful of that at this time, because I'm getting that for some divine feminines, you may be suddenly feeling very sad, feeling this sense of grief, feeling this pull towards the masculine here that might even tempt you back into that chasing, pushing energy, reaching out, contacting them, which of course, always listen to your intuition. If you are feeling really aligned with the idea of reaching out or contacting them, then of course, always follow what your intuition is telling you. But I'm getting that in the majority of cases, this desire to reach out might be coming from a little bit of a triggered fear reaction, a triggered anxiety, or you picking up on heavy energy from them through this transference that happens very naturally and automatically between the two of you, especially if this is a twin flame connection, because you share the same core soul frequency. Therefore, anything that one of you is feeling energetically is automatically reflected in the other's energy field as well. But I am picking up that for many, you really are being admonished by your guides not to jump into action, not to jump back into that pushing, chasing, communicating in 3D kind of energy, because this masculine is actually meant to feel that regret and to feel that heaviness and to allow it to light a fire under him that pushes him into his own radical growth, healing, and self-introspection that would facilitate that kind of healing and shifting into that emperor energy that you, divine feminine, are holding the space for by really holding that frequency of unconditional self-love and staying relaxed in your receptive energy. But I do see this can be really difficult at times, because when the masculine here is feeling that heaviness, feeling that regret, that anxiety, you, divine feminine, might actually find yourself picking it up as though it is your own, even overthinking decisions or choices in your own life. And I'm just hearing trust where life has led you so far. Trust that things have gone exactly according to a divine plan. Trust those present moment intuitive hits of guidance that you've been following so confidently and so courageously. Trust your inner voice to lead you correctly in the moment. Trust that when the next step is ready for you to take, you will be intuitively guided to take it. and you don't need to plan out futuristically exactly when or how that is going to look. I don't know who needed to hear that, but I felt that message coming through really strongly from a Divine Feminine's guides regarding this situation. And again, my awakened Divine Feminine subliminal can really assist you in releasing these blockages that keep you from your divine receptive energy, that keep you from this unconditionally loving frequency that is so powerful. So if you would like to explore that subliminal, you can download my app, Sound and Soulful, by searching it in app stores or by following the link under this video. So I am going to close this reading here with just one final Rumi Oracle card. However, 2 cards came out here, and these cards are the all-encompassing hands and Sacred Soul Sister. So I am just going to read a little bit from the guidebook here. When you are conscious, a cloud of sadness surrounds you. When you are beyond consciousness, the moon rests in your arms. When you are conscious, the beloved moves out of your reach. When you are beyond consciousness, the ecstasy of love moves your way. When you are conscious, you are depressed like fall. When you are beyond consciousness, the winter feels cold like spring, or the winter cold feels like spring. All your wavering is due to your longing to be stable. Look for instability until you become stable. Rumi. And the guidebook also says, I love you. I am your other self. I am with you always, your partner on this soul journey. I am the you that you do not see. I am the you that speaks through intuition and instinct. I whisper and sing and shout my crazed truth-telling to you through your dreams, through your body. I am the you that is wise, that trusts in life, that knows. I am the you that sees reality rather than appearance. I am the you that knows how to be happy and free. So that feels like a beautiful place to close this reading. I am sending you all so much love today. If the reading did resonate, I invite you to subscribe to the channel, join our beautiful community of like-minded, conscious, creative beings here on YouTube. You can also follow me on Instagram and TikTok at Magnetize Yourself. Have a beautiful remainder of your day and start to your week. And I will connect with you here again in the next video.